with your focus, with your priorities. So if you are studying right now and you want to game as well, there is a way to do it. It's a balance that you run between it. And it's a good example sitting right next to me, an engineer from Motor University and a very really good Mortal Kombat player. I learned Mortal Kombat myself from him, and now a really good Tekken player, Injustice player as well. So very successful athlete and a successful person in his own career as well. So hats off to him, and thank you, Dulaj, for joining me for this small interview. We will be getting into more games shortly, so do stay tuned in here at the SLT eSports Championship 2018. It has been an amazing day one yesterday, and it's turning out to be intense for day number 2, because the games are getting way more difficult. You know, you have the top teams moving forward and the lower teams getting knocked out, so the games are just getting better and better each passing minute. So do stay tuned in for some action-packed gaming coming your way live here at the SLT eSports Championship.
eSports hit එක හැප්පිල බලමු කවුරුද champion SLT eSports champion පාදක කතරම් ආවත් එකින් එක ජය ගන්නවා නියතයි challenge එක මොලෙන් aim සරසේ game එක කාටත් නොදෙවනි SLT name එක ප්‍රතිවාදීන් සමගත් කරද කර මනස පුබුදු කර එකට තරංග කර දස්කම් දැන් රෙව්දේ රටවටේ SLT eSports හදවතේ mindful of glory all set high speed connectivity at its best east or west SLT is the best if gaming is a passion you know the rest
There is a great power in this world. Ancient and forgotten. transformed fields of bare stone into wonders of life and magic. It carved mountains, drained oceans, and burned skies. It never faded. It only grew stronger. Hidden away, waiting to be found. The stronger it grows, the louder it calls. Others seek to claim this power for strength, balance, control. I was weak then, naive. So I vowed, never again. Few can resist the call of power. Many say I hold too much power. Others say I can't be trusted. Maybe they're right. But the only power I truly have is the strength to let it go. Games play best on Xbox One.
Hi and welcome back to day number 2 of the SLT eSports Championship 2018 for the 4th consecutive year. And like I said before, we have had a really amazing day number 1 and we are just heading into just halfway through day number 2. We have a lot more gaming coming your way. And I have Osman with me, my co-host. Hi Osman.
Hi Dada, how's it going?
Not too bad. I mean, we had a lot of good games happening. We had a couple of COD matches. We had Dota. We had League of Legends. Some really close League of Legends matches yesterday. And a lot more Dota action coming your way. I think we have a lot of strong teams this time. I think Dota has become more competitive, just like COD. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can just say that it's only Dota that has become really competitive, because over the years I feel like there have been like some really good teams that have just like kind of formed, and because they've got that experience, they've kind of come onto the light now, because SLT gives them the opportunity to come and take part in tournaments like this.
Other than that, what do you think about Fortnite being introduced into SLT eSports Champ? It's a 1 versus 1 game, and they introduced it newly. What do you think about that?
No, I mean, even introducing it in a 1v1 scale is pretty impressive actually, and even with that, like just being like, usually because the game is a battle royale game, so you need to play against 99 other people along with yourself, but in this case we are going with a 1v1 format, and even then having over 200 registered players is actually, I think that speaks for itself. I mean, it's a very extremely skill-based game. I myself played, and it's not as easy as it looks, because you need it's like basically playing a battle royale, which is also an RPG game in a way, because you need so many keybinds. You have like different healing items as well as weapons that you can choose from, and each one has its own merits and demerits. So I'm really happy that they introduced it, because it's a really impressive game. It has taken the world itself by storm. So yeah, I really appreciate the fact that SLT has given Fortnite a chance to shine in this kind of way even.
So do you think you're a good esports athlete?
I think I'm a great esports athlete. What are you talking about?
What games do you play?
So Counter-Strike, Dota 2 mainly. Obviously, I play Fortnite too. I played League for a little bit. Couldn't really. I mean, since I'm originally a Dota 2 player, it was a bit weird for me to get into that. And then I played a little bit of Smite too. It was a very interesting type of 5 versus 5 game. Then there's actually quite a bit. So then that's only if you take the competitive side. Obviously, we've all played Call of Duty. Love that game. We used to play it on hours on end at cafes. I think you've also been part of it. So I had a very interesting name. I'm not going to mention it here. I don't think it's appropriate. So it was really fun actually.
So you think you can beat me in any title that you play other than Dota 2? I know that you'll beat me in Dota 2, but other than Dota 2, you think you can beat me in any other title?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I have a really confident, like, I don't know, I'm really good at usually, like, even starting out in games, just having, I think just being a decent gamer comes down to having a decent amount of common sense. So I'm going to bank that I have a bit more common sense than you, so yeah, I think I can beat you.
Oh, okay. So you think that you have more common sense than me. Okay, let's see. We'll go around and see whether we can find a game to play.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Let's see whether
I'm
we can
taking
find a
you
game
on,
to
man.
play.
I'm pretty sure we have Fruit Ninja here. Can we try this out? Okay, I'll give you the first try because you think that you're so good.
I can't remember. I think I remember, but anyway, I'll take the first try.
Let's see, man.
So do we get a practice round, or
you talk a big talk
this is going to
here.
count?
You talk a big talk here. So
Okay,
let's
fine. I'll go first.
Let's see whether you can live up
You're
to
just
it.
afraid to go first, so I'll go first.
Sure,
it's fine.
sure. Let's go with it. Can't even get into the game. Trying to figure out. Call. You're supposed to cut it, man. It's Fruit Ninja. I mean, if you can't play it with a tutorial, I mean, they gave you a tutorial as well. You know, you're supposed to cut multiple fruits at once? Jesus, man. So you cannot cut bombs, you're supposed to get multiple fruits in one slice, if possible. Not like what he's doing. Apparently a good gamer, but can't cut multiple fruits. I mean, it's an easy game, man. So you can drop a couple of fruits, I think. You get 3 chances. Yeah. And if you cut a bomb, you basically... Oh. I was so happy that I thought you almost cut that. Okay, you got some sort of skill. I mean, a little bit. A tiny bit of skill. There you go, man. See? It's over. It's over, man. Like this is going to be a cakewalk for me.
Oh, let's see. Let's see how whether you can, talk the talk and walk the walk.
Hey. I think I'm going to do great in this. Let's see.
Should be easy enough for me. So it seems like the game knows that you also need a tutorial, so it's fine. I mean, with age and all. So far, starting out pretty easy for you, actually. So let's see whether you're okay to cut multiple ones. You're supposed to cut the bomb terror. I'm not teaching people anything, I'm telling you. That was a lucky critical. Wait, you're telling me that you should be able to combo slice, but you're not doing it at all. Ah, there we go. Finally, first time. Easy enough, he said.
I mean, beginner's luck. I'll put that down to beginner's luck. I mean, I just started it out.
But you want to rerun?
You got lucky, man. You got lucky.
You cut a bomb. How is that luck?
I'm pretty sure you got lucky. I'm pretty sure I can beat you in any other title other than Foot Ninja. You got lucky. I mean, let's play a game that we know the next time that we do this.
Okay, fine. I'll take you up on the challenge. What? You want to go Subway Surfers next? What's up?
No, I want to go project cars. Let's do something real, man. Let's go project cars.
But I don't have my license. You do. That itself is unfair.
No, I don't have my license.
I can't drive a car.
These are excuses. It's a simulation.
Fine. We'll do it. Fine, we'll do it.
After the next match on stage, we are going to go and play project cars.
Fine, let's do it.
Okay. We'll make this a best of 3. We'll play 3 titles and we'll make a best of 3.
All right, we'll make the best
I'll
of
give you
three.
the Foot Ninja. I'll put it down to beginner's luck. So
You cut a bomb. You can't call it beginner's luck.
So did you.
Yeah, but you cut it before me.
Fair enough. Like I said, beginner's luck. You got lucky. Anyhow, guys, we will be getting back into the main stage match shortly, so do stay tuned in here at the SLT eSports Championship 2018. Day number 2, we do have another day as well, and we have a lot more things happening today. We have a cosplay competition happening as well. So that is going to be amazing to watch. So if you all are at home, please head on over to BMICH, Cinema Bandaranaika Hall number C, where the event is taking place, and you all will be able to witness some amazing cosplayers here as well. So do not miss out on the chance to see them live here on stage. So do stay tuned in. We will be right back.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming at your name? Legends never die.
Grab your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. This is your moment, now is your time. So prove yourself and rise, rise. Make 'em remember you. Push through hell and rise, rise. They will remember you. Welcome to the climb up, reach for the summit. Visions brave and one false step lead the end. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your blood, go and take it. This is your moment. Take to the skies, go prove yourself and rise, rise. Make 'em remember you. Push through hell and rise, rise. They will remember you. It is you fight among the dead beneath the dirt. Or do you know yet? Or do you want it? And when the giants call to ask you what you worth, or do you know yet? We don't tell you. Prove yourself and rise, rise. Make 'em remember you. Push through hell and rise, rise. They will remember you. Prove yourself and rise, rise. Grab your weapon and face it.
So looks like we have a game, a Call of Duty game on screen shortly. Anyway, the game is between, hopefully we'll see pretty soon, but either way, it's Maximum eSports versus Team OC. So just waiting, the first round has just started. So right now, it looks like it's just a 4-on-4 situation right now, as you can see, hopefully on the screen, but either way, so Call of Duty has been a Sri Lankan favorite for quite a long time. So obviously, no surprise that we have many amazing teams here. So once again, we'll just hopefully we'll have a really good matchup here. But once again, like just like CS:GO, there are advantages to have being on the terrorist side or the attack and defense. We just call it attack and defense. But anyway, you can see that the players right now are just trying their best to get those angles. Manage to cover the plant and stuff. But right now, ES Rush actually manages to bring down RZR. Some really interesting names here. Nice pick-off coming out from Shelly here. And looks like the first round is going to go towards OC here. So once again, I'm not exactly, I think it's called Crossfire. Yeah, it's called Crossfire, sorry. So the map is Crossfire. So OC managed to get 1 point on the board, being on the attack side here. Will they be able to get anything else? As you can see, a lot of utilities being used, and what I mean by utilities obviously are things such as grenades as well as flashbangs if you want to use the flashbang, but you can use only either the flashbang or the smoke. So right now both teams have all their players up and alive, just trying to get those angles, trying to get into position to hold down bomb sites or get the plant down. Nothing really happening right now. At the moment I say that, nice wall bang coming out from Wolverine there to bring down Worlds Away. So now the defense team have the advantage. Sorry, the attack team has the advantage. And I'm a little bit confused. I'll figure things out as it goes. But right now, as you can see, both these teams are extremely experienced because usually you see people run onto the site and try to plant the bomb as fast as possible, but they're just trying to get that numbers advantage. And right now on the side of OC, we only have 3 players remaining against the 4 on the side of Maximum Esports. So nice nade. Was it a nade? No, okay, it was actually a AK shot coming out there. And a lot of exchanges happening, as you can see. Rush bringing down a few players there. Sensei managing to bring down a few. And someone left the game by accident, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, so looks like he did manage to reconnect. Anyway, 1-1 right now. The defense taking their first point. So looks like the start of round number 3. So once again, right now, we are spectating Mr. Wolverine. He does not have his claws out, but he has what is required of him in this game. But either way, going to take it slow. Miracle goes down, actually gets scoped out by Hell. So Hell manages to take down that Miracle right there. So far, once again, you can see them just moving really, really slowly, trying to get on to these access points, basically to cover certain angles and buildings and prevent the defense team from coming up ahead. But anyway, as you can see, a lot of wall bangs, so you can tell that the players are pretty experienced. Just trying to find... so nice pick-off coming out there from RZR. They're managing to catch that player who was hiding behind the dumpster to prevent the plant, but nice wall bang coming out from... I'm not really sure, I think it's called Cafe if I'm not mistaken. He does get tagged up, but he's going to manage to fall back here on Sensei. So once again, just waiting for players to show themselves. Bomb has not been planted as of yet, so because of that, they still have about 35 seconds to play with. But he actually goes down, gets pincered by both sides, and immediately answered by worlds away, managing to bring down Sensei there, showing himself. But right now, it is only GG, well played, question mark, alive. Will he be able to clutch it out in this 1 versus 2 situation and bring it home for the attack team? So far, no one really making too much of a move, and there comes the plant coming from the side of OC. And he actually gets taken down, and the attack get their second win. So looks like it'll be a pretty close game. Talking about advantages, obviously, it's difficult because the people who get into the necessary buildings first to cover those, surprising angles will obviously take the advantage here, but I believe that attack... I feel like, I don't know, personally, I feel like I really like playing attacking on this map more than defense because it's difficult to enter the sites, especially A when you're on defense. But either way, a lot of spam coming through, a lot of AK shots being chipped away here and there. But now MES and Scarpy do go down, but GGWP goes down on the side of Maximum Esports. And currently, really good show coming out from the defense team here. So far, 4 against 3. Should be enough to take this, but they do still have the Miracle alive. So we are currently taking a look at his what you call player perspective. So he's just trying to secure the movements here and make sure that no one is having an unfair advantage against the other team. But either way, as you can see on the mini map, obviously you can see the positions that they have taken. I can't obviously mention it too much, but so far it's still a 3-on-4 situation here. And nice shot coming out from Miracle, but he actually goes down almost immediately by Hell here. So Scoper versus Scoper action is now a 1-on-3 situation. Will he be able to close it out? Here is the question. Let's take a look at how he goes, and immediately gets taken down by Rush. So it's 2-2. Once again, the scores evening out. So moving into round number 5. Let's take a look from the attacks side. So as you can see, a lot of utilities being used. So usually there is a really nice spot where the nade goes right into Cafe and manages to bring down a player who rushes into that. So it makes you start on the defense a bit slow just because those trick nades are available. I think most of these experienced players obviously know exactly how to throw them. So nades obviously being a huge part of the game, but nice pick-off coming there from worlds away onto Wolverine there. Just getting a bit caught out, and here comes the wall bangs once again. He probably knows exactly where the player is, obviously, because the red dot does show unless you have a silence weapon. Nice kill coming out from Scrapey there onto Rush. Really tight angle. But still, as you can see, because of the difficulty of just getting this bomb planted itself. I mean, so far both the teams have managed to get a win, but only once was the bomb planted. So once again, Razor MES manages to bring down GGWP. So now it is a 2-on-2 situation, more utilities being used, and looks like, oh, what a nade coming out by Sensei. They are going to bring down Scrapey, and that is going to foil their plan. So the time is ticking down. There is only about 30 seconds left to get this bomb planted. It is a 2-on-1 situation. What is our man from OC going to do? This is the question. So it looks like he's going to try and take an extremely unique approach. So we're going to keep our eyes on him, see what sort of movement he makes, and immediately gets brought down by Sensei. What an amazing nade coming out there to make sure that the plant does not go down by Scrapey. So that is round number 3 going to the defense. So once again, like different players take their approaches. So this provides a decent amount of cover as well as vision as well, because the time you can all see through this. Player has a difficult time seeing you exactly where you are standing unless you give away what you're here. But immediately he's going to stop to take down this player, get that trade, and Scrapey is going to bring down Wolverine. Wolverine managing to slowly sneak his way into that B melon side, but managed to bring Scrapey managed to defuse the situation, man. So more spam coming out, and as you can see, Razor MES manages to bring down Rush. Oh, and nice. So OC managing to take a dominant win there. So the score going to 3-3. So it seems like it's going to be a pretty close neck-to-neck match against both of these teams right now. So time up has been taken. So both teams just going to take a break and kind of, talk through each other about what they want to do, what sort of approach they want to go for, and obviously try and get that numbers game, win those 1v1s. Any sort of, shooter game, you want to win those 1v1 either way. Wonder what the issue is. Hopefully we'll get that sorted pretty soon. Yeah, sure. So sorry about that. Coming back into the game. So far we're just waiting for one of the players to fix a small issue that he's going through. But either way, I mean, there's so many reasons that this game is pretty popular here in Sri Lanka. I mean, just because of the fact that when most school children itself, when they basically just head on to cafe, because no one really wants to go home as soon as school is finished. They want to kind of spend the rest of the money that they have, so they head to an internet cafe. And the first thing they usually see people playing is this game, Call of Duty. Probably one of the better games in the franchise. Obviously, we've seen a lot of introductions, but just because of the fact that this in a way kind of applies human physics other than the bounces, I guess. But in the further introductions of Call of Duty, you have these rocket boots and stuff, and you can run on walls and stuff, which is interesting in its own way. But end of the day, just having a natural 1 versus 1, having the ability to sprint, obviously, and just be able to it's kind of a it's like an army. Obviously, it's army based, but end of the day, it's not exactly. I mean, you don't. The weird thing is, I think just a weird thing. One thing I find really weird in the game is just the fact that if you get shot, you can actually regen your health back to full after a certain amount of time, which is extremely, I don't know, it's unique, I guess, in its own way, just because of the fact that it doesn't happen. I mean, if someone shoots you in the foot, you're not going to heal right away. It's going to take months and months, but anyway, Call of Duty being Call of Duty. The thing is, it's extremely skill-based. It's extremely it's strategically based as well. I mean, and obviously, sound also plays a huge part in the game itself. I mean, some people are so good at the game and they played it so much, you can tell exactly where it plays just by the sound of their movement. And now it says that all players are ready, so we should be ready to go into round number 7. So we're going to take a look at Hell's perspective here, just to see some scoping, maybe quick shots, quick scoping action. So we'll have to wait and see. So far, will he be able to get the shot here is the question. He's going to try and take it, but not going to connect. As you can see, just trying to just shoot out as many rounds as possible. Slowly making his way, trying to just find the right angle, maybe find the right person. Obviously, you can shoot through glass in this too.
So it is a sniper, so it's pretty powerful, can penetrate through these glasses. Okay, so let's get to some frontline action. Okay, we actually get to another scope. Oh, just misses the shot there. Knows exactly where he was. Miracle missing that opportunity. But right now, both teams have all 5 players up and they're all at full HP. So you can see both these teams playing extremely patiently. And now Rush going to get tagged up there. But he's going to reposition himself just because he gave away his position there. Might be able to get him tagged from somewhere else. But right now, so it looks like the timeout has affected both the teams. They've taken a slower approach. And he's actually going to get naded here on Wolverine. Extremely low, but still managing to stay alive here. He's going to spray down and manage to get the kill from that wall bang there. And in the meantime, Hell has managed to scope out Miracle. And now once again, Hell managed to bring down Scrapey as well. And seems like everything has fallen apart for OC. And after that little pause, looks like we have Maximum Esports coming out on top. Just need this one more player and close him out. And then that will ensure victory for them in round number 7. So there you have it, GGWP managing to bring down KLBKK. I mean, what kind of name is that? But KLBKK does not able to clutch out the round 1 versus 4, so that makes it a bit difficult for him. Anyway, coming back into the game, we see Woon usually makes some aggressive movements, but we'll have to wait and see what kind of approach he wants to take in this. And most of the time you see them make fast movements at certain points, but the reason that he stays there most of the time is just to avoid getting naded, because a lot of people actually do get a decent nade into Cafe, and then that makes it difficult. But anyway, Sensei managing to bring down Worlds away with that AK-47 being one of those long-range weapons. Oh, really nice nade coming out from Miracle. Then manages to bring down Wolverine and stops his aggression. But once again, Sensei is there to kind of just diffuse the situation, make sure that they don't get too comfortable in getting the bomb down in this B side if they do decide to go there. So nice wall there, bang there once again by BKK, managing to bring down Rush through who was in the central building. But once again, Hell manages to get a headshot on Miracle, so getting the best of the other scoper there. GGWP manages to bring down RZR, and Sensei manages to bring down Scrapey. And right now it's a 1-on-3 situation. Will he be able to close it out is a question. He does not have too much utility to work with. They know exactly where he is, so that's going to make things a bit difficult. He's going to spray the person in Cafe down, hoping that he might not still be there, but so far things have become pretty difficult. He managed to bring down 1. So BKK managed to bring down GGWP there. Only has about 10 seconds to play with, but Hale manages to bring him down with a nice scope there through the wall. So that is going to be the first time that there has been a 2-digit difference in the scores here, and the defense have managed to get ahead. So that will make it much easier for them once they switch the sides. So once again, we see Wolverine making his aggressive movements, just managed to spot out one player, but immediately getting shot down by Scrapey. But in the meantime, Miracle does manage to get hell this time. So because of that reason, they do have the advantage. They do have the scoper. Will they be able to get the plant down is the question. A really unique nade coming out from Sensei, but does not manage to get any sort of kill this time. So as you can see, Worlds Away being extremely patient, trying to help out Scrapey here in this tough situation, to be honest. I mean, it is 4 against 3, but still the control on the side of OC, I mean the Maximum Esports, is getting pretty difficult. I mean, they have some, they have all the tough spots pretty much covered, but right now you can, I'm pretty sure he can hear the footsteps. Scrapey manages to get away, but Worlds Away manages to bring down Sensei. In the meantime, now it's a 3-on-2 situation. Scrapey did go down with the bomb, but looks like they managed to clear out the rest of Maximum Esports, and that is going to be OC managing to take another game back. So it's now 4-5. So once again, we're going to take a look at my favorite aggressive player here. He's going to move up once again. Will he be able to manage to catch out one? But no, he does not. Does manage to get a decent trade there. GGRP managed to bring down RZR, and KLBKK manages to bring down Wolverine, who was right up in front of enemy lines. They're trying to burst people down with that SMG, but not really working in his favor. And as you can see, this time a very, very defensive take coming out from the OC here, not even moving, but he immediately gets shot down by Rush there, worlds away, just getting caught out in the open. And once again, you can see that common wall bang, obviously, to make sure that no one in the B side can comfortably get the bomb down. You know, he's trying to say that I am here, but Scrapey managing to pick him off. He was just not expecting a player to be there after they managed to bring down Rush, but end of the day, it's now a 2-on-2 situation. Hell is alive, going to go for that shot, and ooh, does manage to hit it. So really good kind of a flick coming out from him. So managed to bring the tides in their favor. It's a 2-on-1 situation right now. OC not looking too good, but once again, it is going to be KL BKK who is in this position and has to try and clear out the game for his team, but not being able to do it. And Maximum Esports managing to get one more game on the board. So it is now moving into the 11th round, and it's 6-4, Maximum Esports leading. So obviously you have, there's a very unique type of movement in Quad 4 as well. You have the strafe jumps as well as, it's completely different from the normal jumping. It's basically where you move in the air, so that gives you more movement speed in such a way that you can make much more difficult jumps, but then you have certain FPSs that allow it and not allow it. So I'm not exactly sure what sort of FPS we do run here, but we'll find out from our ref soon. Anyway, as you can see, coming back to the game, OC losing 2 players here. RZR as well as Worlds Away missing. Wolverine's the only one going down. So both Scopers are still alive, but now Miracle manages to bring down Sensei there. It's a 3-on-2 situation. It's a 1-on-3 situation. And once again, this time it's only Miracle who's in trouble. So will he be able to pull off a miracle? He's going to play it extremely slow. Does not have the weapon necessary to deal with most of it. Or maybe does he? He sees one. He's going to spray through the wall. Not going to be successful. And GGWP brings him down. So the miracle will not happen today. And that is defense with 7 and attack with 4. So you're going to take a look at Hell once again. He seems to be the better scoper of the two so far in this game. He's managed to get the better of Miracle in most of these situations. So as you can see, he's holding some extremely tight angles. Makes it difficult for them to kind of just move and get the position that they want on the side of the OC. Because, I mean, obviously you can say that he's pretty experienced. He sees one more player trying for that wall bang. He's not going to make it successfully. Does manage to miss, but GGWP actually managed to go down here to RZR, but immediately trades, Rush managing to trade there. So taking a look at my friend Wolverine, he's in his comfort, obviously. Trying to get better angles on both these scopers, obviously. We can see MES Hell here taking his position. OG Miracle has completely different angle here, trying to clear out that wall banger if possible. So once again, another aggressive movement coming out here. KL BKK still holding on to most of those utilities. Will he be able to get anyone with this is the question. Wolverine getting tagged up, and there comes the wall bang, and he's going to be taken down by Worlds Away, who was patiently waiting. Nice shot coming out from Hell, but it's not going to connect, and Worlds Away managing to bring down Wolverine as well. It's a 3-on-2 situation. Tries to take the shot, does not connect. They know exactly where he is, and nice cover coming out from MES Rush there, but he's immediately going to get taken down by Worlds Away. Worlds Away managing to get 3 kills, but nice wall bang there, but it's not going to be enough. The bomb has finally been planted for the second time in this game. Oh, quick shot coming out from Miracle there, but not going to be able to connect. It's a 2-on-1 situation. As you can see, Rush taking a pretty defensive position. He knows exactly where the player is. He's going to manage to get the wall bang. It's now a 1-on-1 situation. Going to deagle him, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. First clutch of the round. Rush with that prone. Managed to get the wall bang, and the immediate switch to the deagle was enough for him to bring down the miracle there. And it's going to be defense on 8 and attack on 4. So that will be half time as the moment. So really good showing coming out from MES there. I mean, I think they were just playing it really patiently, and they got the pickoffs that they needed. And Hell definitely provided a lot of support with his sniping, managing to connect those shots, especially through the walls. I mean, you can tell, I mean, initially it seemed pretty even, but now MES has kind of gotten on a roll. I mean, it's a momentum-based game, and so far the momentum is with Wolverine. But now after the switch, we'll have to wait and see whether they can close it out when they are on attack is the question. So we're just waiting for all the players to ready up, and the moment they do, we can go on with the game. So tactic will OC go for in this is the question. I mean,